Welcome to Zoom Out with Sam Carter! I know, we were just talking about how skinny they are both are. 맞아, 너무 웃겨.
We talked about some of the interesting stuff about
cultural difference.
Yeah, cultural differences, yeah.
We talked about Greg Hyung also. Greg Hyung, we miss you. We want to see you. Oh, man. Anyway, how are you, Mr. Sam Carter?
I'm very good, man. Very good.
I missed your English, Hyung.
Dude, I know. Well,
know.
shall I come twice a week? When do you want me to come again?
You can talk to PD님 then. Oh, by the way, a lot of listeners from your show has been asking me why did you leave Super K-pop, which is your show? Yeah?
Why did I leave?
Why did I leave?
Why did you leave?
Yeah.
I think every 2 years, whatever it is, we change it up. That's
right. It's about time we change the segment, right?
Yeah.
It has been more than 2.5 years.
There is no special reason.
Yeah.
Sam did not, but he's not old. He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
He didn't take drugs. He didn't do anything. he just
It's
left.
Wait, why
It's like this is like a season thing in Korea. 개편 할 때마다
그러니까요.
changes. Right?
그러니까요.
So,
바꿔야죠.
by the way, we're talking about how Sam is not doing a 아리랑 show on Sam's show.
Yeah.
Right? That's why the corner there.
But
so.
instead we have him on our show. Yeah.
You're here.
we switched it up?
그러니까 선수 교체죠 이제.
Love it.
Changing the athlete.
Yeah.
But how was your week? Anything special? How do you spend White Day?
White Day wasn't it yesterday?
Yeah,
Right,
it
because
was.
you're half white. Just kidding.
Wow. No.
Da-da-da.
It's my dad's day.
Yeah.
White Day is so just about guys giving girls, candy and whatever.
Yeah.
Did you give anybody?
No. Why?
Oh, that's so sad.
No. Did
Me
you?
too. No. Oh. I think this is something very off-air talk.
Yeah.
I gave Sam something really horrible.
Something very. Is it inappropriate?
Yeah.
Was it?
Very.
I mean, I thought it
inappropriate.
was fun, but some may think that it was inappropriate, right?
Right. I mean, I'll think
Okay.
about it later.
We'll
I'll
tell you
think
during the
about
song
it.
break, yeah.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so today we are doing Zoom Out. So, Mr. Sam Carter, tell us what is Zoom Out all about.
Oh, right. We're starting already. So what we do is we explore unfamiliar territory in K-pop by taking a step back and we make connections among artists. Now,
그리웠다.
yeah.
Man.
진짜. I miss this British English.
Don't cry, Sam.
Samuel Carter.
Don't cry. It's
all
right. Sam, don't be crying. Because
Yeah.
today I think all the songs are going to make you cry.
Yeah.
I think today they might though.
Really?
Okay.
They
might make you cry
What's the
today.
first song we're talking about then?
So we're starting out with one of my favorite, not just favorite female artists, but favorite artists ever, really, Park Bom.
I can't
We're
believe just I was
talking
just
about.
kidding. Say boom, boom, boom. boom 왔어요. Now you really brought her here.
I wish. Of course, she put out a new single last week, which has
she
been
did.
getting
Oh.
crazy attention.
Okay.
And it's with the amazing Kim Min-seok of Melomanx.
Wow,
Yeah.
two amazing voices together. Wow.
But personally, this is somewhat very unexpected collaboration between these two because they don't really go well along together, I
is
think.
it?
Yeah, visually and both musically too.
I was very surprised because Park Bom is very,
Ooh.
I guess if we put it simply, she's got a very sort of American voice.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And Kim Min-seok has a very
Typical
Korean,
ballad, Korean melody
voice.
voice.
But it goes well together. You'll be surprised. Anyways, they're both in the music video as well. It's all about a guy who tries to stay by a girl who is broken. So it's quite sad, And Park Bom is always someone who wears her heart on her sleeve. Whenever she's having difficulties, she's kind of expressed that, and I think that's what makes this even sadder.
Okay.
But K-pop fans around the world really, really reacted so well to this one, and she actually posted something on this too.
Oh, she did.
She said something like, "Thanks for the good response. My first mini album. I've been working really hard on it, so please look forward to it." So clearly, there's going to be more music as well.
Right. Oh man, Park
man.
Bom. I must say she has this one and only voice. 딱 들으면 that's Park Bom, right?
You get goosebumps.
And actually, I saw her recent picture because she keep posting stuff with like Sandra Park and other
Yeah.
people. She actually looks much better recently, I think.
그쵸. I mean, she lost a lot of weight, right?
Maybe
So,
that's why she looks more natural compared to before. Before she was a little like, I don't know, botched, a little, but now she looks more natural and nice. Maybe she
그쵸.
lost some weight, that's why. But I'm so curious about this song. I actually haven't heard this. Have you heard this
그러게요.
yet?
No, not yet.
Let's listen to it right now then. This is Park Bom with Kim Min-seok of Melomanx with 꽃! Oh, the piano part at the end reminds you of like, what's the song Lady Gaga sing? Don't wanna love another day.
I was reminded of Adele's song actually.
It's very Adele-ish, right?
그러니까.
With the long dress. And
그러니까. I didn't know those two would get along so well. 근데 in this one
Exactly.
track they fit so well to each other. 근데 on top of that, we were talking about the way she looks and all that, right? She looks much more better compared to how she was in the
그쵸.
past after losing some weight.
Right. I mean, the whole video was also very aesthetically 너무 예쁘다.
그러니까요.
I wonder where it's definitely in Korea, right?
맞아,
Must be.
맞아.
Must
근데
be.
in Korea도 이런 예쁜 풍경 있으니까
많나요? A lot of construction sites on 지방 area, like the 시골
Really?
쪽에 많아 저런 데가.
오, 시골 쪽은 조심해야 돼요. 찍다가 갑자기 고프 날려가 돼요.
그럴 수 있죠.
Go
그럴 수
for
있지.
flying in, you know. 멋지지 않아 판다스의 이 목소리가 역시 박봄 만세. Yes,
만세.
박봄. 눈빛이 빛나는 별들.
Okay, Cloud K님의 메시지 사무엘 형 읽어주세요.
Oh, you make me confused. Alex, which Samuel?
Oh, I'm also
That
Samuel.
one.
Ah,
That's
yes,
why I added
Samuel.
형.
Oh man.
Only my mum calls me Samuel.
Oh man.
Samuel,
Why do
read
you-
this message.
You sound like
It says 그 역시 박보님도 목소리 짐은 대체 불가 노래가 너무 슬퍼요. 이 노래 밤에 들으면 위험하겠다. 낮에 들어도 이렇게 슬픈데 밤에 들으면 눈물 펑펑 각.
Right, Park Bom, definitely her voice is like a fingerprint. You can't really imitate her
맞아요,
fingerprint at all.
맞아요.
근데 옛날부터 박봄's 목소리, it just makes you very sad whenever she's singing all these sad songs in 21 also, right?
It's because her voice is just really sad. There's something incredibly
Right.
pain. There's some pain in there.
맞아.
I was going to mention that song, but I noticed you just brought it. This is the next song.
Oh, what is it?
Right.
Yeah,
This
so,
is the song I was thinking about actually.
Were you? I know what you mean with that one.
Right.
Because we're moving on to the second one. So after Pak Bom released this song, obviously her fellow member, shall I say this in a British accent? Sandra Park. Sandra Park.
Sandra Park.
She showed her support for a member, and she posted a picture of herself streaming the song, and she said the lyrics are really sad. You know, I didn't understand sad feelings like this when I was singing songs like 아파, slow, and lonely. And that moves us to 아파, slow. Is that what you were
exactly.
thinking
I
of?
was thinking of this song 아파 because 옛날부터 whenever 박봄 sing this song 진짜 아파.
Right.
When you listen to it.
Yeah.
How does the line go?
Like 아파 아파 like oh
Yeah,
아파
okay, say
hi.
아파.
I don't understand.
That was perfect.
There was a song. There was a song.
Oh.
진짜. She's like 아파, and then her voice is so unique. It just makes you so painful, even lonely though, right?
Yeah.
I'm so lonely.
Oh,
For some
that
reason,
song.
when other members sing it, it's okay, but when 박봄 just adds her voice in it,
다르지.
갑자기 무거워졌어. Like, oh, 이런 거, right?
Wow.
Oh man, but I'm so surprised. 21.
Yeah.
It's your generation too.
It is my generation because
Right.
obviously CL's probably 1 year younger than me. She's
그치,
the same age as
맞아.
you. CL.
No, Zeal, she's from
Pepper.
90s. 90?
No, I think
팔팔이요?
she's younger than me, probably.
Really?
She is younger than him.
I don't know, we'll check that. We'll check that. But yeah, my generation, you know, I think it's still probably the number one girl group for me.
That
you
is
know,
right.
know,
just
right?
amazing group.
I mean, I used to listen to 21 a lot when I was serving for the military.
Yeah.
Every morning, every night, my 선님 후임, they were playing the song like Ugly. You remember that
Yeah,
song?
I'm ugly.
그니까 그
Ain't
노래도 많이
nobody-
틀고 Lonely too.
Lonely.
lonely.
아예 처음부터 그거잖아요. I don't care.
그치.
And all these good old memories.
맞아.
I
좋은
think they
기억이
are the
많네요.
girl group, 진짜. I mean,
yeah.
now I still appreciate what Blackpink, but 21, their color was so different because they were so not girlish at all, right?
맞아요.
And lyrically, like you just talking about ugly, I don't care. Like lyrically, it was really impactful as well. It was
Exactly.
they made you think a little bit.
그러면
맞아요.
21이 그리운 요즘 분들을 위해서 who would you call it a second generation 21?
딱 봐도 Blackpink이지.
블랙핑크인가?
Because they have like Rose as a 박봄.
Okay.
You know, the voice and every character, like Lisa is like the 공민지, the dancer there.
Yeah,
그럴 수
yeah.
Right? So it's very like the people call them 21 2.0, but
아, 그럴 수 있구나.
I think it's like different. Yeah. So for those people who are getting nostalgic about 21, time to make you feel the pain.
맞습니다.
And we're
바로
going to continue in
듣고요.
part 3. This is 21 with 아파 Slow. 아, 치킨 먹고 싶다. Welcome back to the
Yay.
second half of K-Ride. You're listening to K-Ride on TBS EFM 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas. I'm a hungry driver, Alexander. Why?
And I'm the other driver, Samuel. You can listen live with the TBS EFM application or catch our visual radio over on YouTube under the same name.
And of course, we're in the studio with Sam Carter.
Yay!
How hungry are you from a scale of 1 to 5?
1 to 5. Oh, I just
5 is most hungry.
on the way here in the car, I did have a really hot bacon and melted cheese.
아, 맛있겠다.
So he's full now.
cafe. So I'm not too bad, but I would take chicken. I like chicken.
Wait a minute, the melted cheese bacon thing, are you talking about the 별땡땡?
Oh yeah.
오, 진짜 맛있어.
It's good, isn't it? I have it every
Sweet
day.
and nice. Oh no. Oh, every day. 어떻게 살 안 쪄?
Because there's a drive-through place near like 5 minutes from my place.
Ah, that's why you could just simply get it.
and it's quite rare to find the drive-through of that cafe as well.
맞아. Usually it's on the more like the 지방 side, right?
맞아.
Oh, now I'm hungry. Anyway, earlier you brought in a Pakbom song, a 21 song also, which is 아파. So we have a lot of messages here. Raul said, come on, 21, it's way better than Blackpink. Goodness. Raul, be careful. Watch out the blink. Young, the MZ generation fans are really brutal these days.
Yeah, so you might get bashed by
They
them.
will push you off the cliff and fall you into pieces. Kitty Girl also say Red by Hyuna.
Oh, I think that's the answer of question of the day. I think.
Okay.
What was the question of the day?
It was which K-pop song best describes your current emotional states? 지금 나의 감정을 표현해주는 K-pop 곡이 무엇인지.
Can we ask you the same question, Sam?
Okay, when I make this sound, what do you think?
아, 이 노래 뭐였지? 내일이었나?
We know this song, but we never know the title of
그러니까
it. 샴푸
nor the singer.
아닌데? Something la 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 la.
The band begins with what's the Korean for hello?
안녕. 안녕 바다.
Yeah.
뭐지?
안녕 바다 몰라?
안녕 바다.
They
What's the
were
song
here
name?
in your show once in the past, yeah.
And the title is
Oh.
별빛이
내린다.
Ah.
It's such a feel-good song.
그래.
We sound like Minions.
What?
Wow, feel good.
right?
그러니까.
That's good. At least you're feeling good.
I feel good, mate. That's that's how I'm. Thank you. So that was good.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Vinny, for playing that.
I thought you might be feeling a little under the weather today too because of the weather. It's a bit
Come on, he
gloomy
had,
today.
he had bacon Sunday.
아 그러게. 그래서 배 불러서 기분이 좋구나.
Exactly.
참 단순하다.
That's why everybody, a handful everybody 회의하기 전에 꼭 배부르게 먹어야 좋은 결과 나와요.
Yeah, 맞아요.
배고프면 진짜
may
싸워.
fall asleep.
보통만 적당히 드세요. So our question of the day, Kitty Girl actually say that read by 현아, 색깔까 현아, because I'm so passionate, energetic, and motivated. Besides, I was in a red shirt.
아 좋습니다.
엉덩이는 빨개.
무슨 우연일까요? 2701님도 K라이드 들으면서 짬뽕 먹었어요. 그래서 내 기분은 빨간 맛.
Yeah.
오.
짬뽕도 괜찮다.
다행이다. 선거 끝났으니까. This is so sensitive, you know. Everybody red. But this one is 누구지? Red Velvet?
Yeah,
Red Velvet 맞죠?
빨간맛 맞아요.
Oh. Now I want to eat 짬뽕. Do you like 짬뽕?
I love 짬뽕.
Which 짬뽕 do you like better? 백타, the white one or the red one?
The red one.
Okay.
You are good at spicy food?
I'm not. I'm in pain, but I what can you do? It tastes good, right? So I just take it. I take it. Like
하얀.
그치, 하얀 것도 맛있고 빨간 것도
Which one do you
맛있고.
like?
Me, I'd rather go with 자장면.
아이 뭐야?
Not a huge fan of 짬뽕. I only
really?
eat the soup of it, not the noodle.
do you go half? I do jjajangmyeon and 탕수육.
I didn't know they
맞아.
sell half.
They have a bowl that looks like I don't know, like a round thing with two segments. 짜장면 반 and 탕수육 반.
So good.
그런 걸 먹어야겠네.
Now I want to eat that.
배고파요. 아무튼 다음 거를 읽어봐요. 2450님이 김범수의 보고 싶다요. 봄이 되니까 보고 싶은 사람들이 많아집니다. Who do you miss
나
the
그렉
most
형
nowadays?
생각해. 이 노래 들으면.
That's
Greg, if you're tuning in, we miss you.
그러니까요. What about you, Sam? Who do you miss the most these days?
Who do I miss? I spoke. Do you know what? I don't like to bring this down a bit, but I spoke to my mum yesterday, and I was like,
You miss your mom?
yeah, I usually don't like.
Where is she in London?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so she was telling me about my dad and stuff because my dad was a bit sick and stuff. So
Okay.
Oh, okay.
parents, one of my best friends from school who's now a brain surgeon.
Wow.
He's a brain surgeon, right?
Okay.
대박.
But he sent me an audio message going, wah, wah, wah. And he's a
Why?
brain surgeon.
Why?
Because we're stupid. That's what guy friends
He
do.
was your friend from high school or
In England, secondary school. So
와, now he
11
became brain surgeon.
to 18,
대박이다.
멋있다.
That's 멋있다
각자
진짜.
자리에서 이렇게.
아, 주변에 왜 의사 친구 없지? Because you
그러게.
need to have doctor friends.
Yeah.
So that in
그러니까.
future when you're any problem, you could always consult them.
It's
Yeah.
true.
그쵸, right?
For
Get
cheaper
one.
price? I say?
맞아. Huh?
For cheaper price?
For like advice.
Yeah.
Like double check whether it's
그러게.
really a good thing or not. Everybody keep letting us know, how do you feel? Which K-pop songs best describes your current emotional state?
맞습니다. 오늘의 질문에 대한 답변 사연과 신청곡 마구마구 문자로 보내주세요. 번호는 샵 1013, 짧은 문자는 50원, 긴 문자나 사진은 100원입니다.
And we're gonna go back to Zoom Out right now.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
left off at 21.
So what's the next song?
Right, so we did play 21's Appa, and what's interesting is this song was composed and written by another brilliant artist, 선우정아.
Yay!
Are you kidding me? Really? I
Yeah.
did not know.
She used to be a composer for YG
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Entertainment.
Oh,
Yeah.
she wrote that song.
She's like, as a songwriter, genius. She's been involved in some big songs actually, and that's sort of our connection to 선우정아 because there's been lots of excitement. She's got a concert coming out, the first time in 2 years,
Wow.
which is incredible.
Yay.
And in these 2 years, I feel like she's become even more, almost like a household name. Like
맞아요.
pretty much everyone knows her now. So I think this is going to be amazing. And she actually collaborated earlier this month with a huge figure in the Korean music industry, Kang Seung-won.
Oh.
So Kang Seung-won's a bit of a legend. Music director for Yoo-hyo's Sketchbook, has released lots of albums, collaborating with lots of very, very talented singers as well. So, you know, I quite like it when a legend comes together with a younger artist and they do
Right.
something together. It's quite heartwarming, isn't it? It's quite nice. Yeah.
And the song title is so suitable for this season.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let's do it right away. This is 선우정아 and Kang Seung-won with 봄바람. Yay! We have a message from Sunset Cine. 선우정아 and Kang Seung-won 봄바람 정말 살랑살랑 봄바람 따라 봄나들이 가고 싶네요.
봄나들이 가고 싶네요.
봄나들이 가고 싶네요. 아 퇴근하고 싶다. 저도요. 근데 우리 곧 퇴근해요.
We still have
선생님.
an hour left. Show's only
얄밉죠?
halfway done. 투피스님도 오늘 너무 듣고 싶은 노래 많네요.
Yeah.
그러게요, 너무
that's
좋습니다. 근데 what this song was really interesting for me personally because this reminds me of the early days 선우정아 back when she used to release songs like 봄처녀
Yeah.
and what was the other song?
Yeah.
순이
Yeah.
그런 옛날 노래들
맞아.
선우정아의 옛 모습을 볼 수 있는 봄바람이었습니다.
Nice. All right, now I'm curious. Who are we gonna connect with this song?
Okay, we are moving on to, well, we spoke about Kang Seung-won, right? Who's
Right.
an absolute legend. Kang Seung-won, what for me is like, what makes him a legend for me is he composed and took part in lots of hit songs, including 김광석,
오.
서른쯤에.
와 명곡 완전 명곡. Very famous song.
Dude, Like
Legendary.
this song, I started to understand when I obviously got into my 30s.
Turn 30, right?
And whenever I hear this song, I'm like, oh my, like you get a bit emotional, don't you?
Right.
And so this absolute legend of a song in Korean music was actually described by Sung Si-kyung about how it's so sad but beautiful at the same time. So we're talking Sung Si-kyung.
Okay.
잘 자요.
Yeah, 맞아. Sung Si-kyung. So what Sung Si-kyung said about this was what was the following: similar to the earth and the moon can never meet, never get further apart or closer, but we see it so well. The sun and earth is almost like love. Every night I see it, but I cannot get closer. It's beautiful but sad.
Oh wow! Why so sad?
That's beautiful words.
Love
isn't it?
is like planet. Oh my goodness, sun and
Yeah.
the moon and all these things. 어떻게 you could see? 근데 this reminds me of how somebody actually told me before. They were like saying, you know why stars are called stars?
Why?
And I was like, huh? Why? What do you mean? Well, superstars and stars, they're all called stars because they're shining so bright. They look so near, but they're so far. I'm like, whoa! You think they're like always in front of you, in front of TV. They're like everywhere. You see them, they're shining bright, but can you ever get close to them? No. So they're like stars. I'm like, wow, that hit me really hard. I'm like, whoa, twinkle, twinkle. And there are a lot of falling stars anyway. So yeah, that was a deep one. Oh,
But dude, you're a star and I'm very close to you.
That means we're not star.
I know.
Yeah. We're reachable.
We're just
We're within
clusters.
range. That means we're not stars at all, you know?
We are the,
Yeah.
star 옆에 있는
그러니까.
meteorites cluster together here in the
그냥
studio.
지구에 떨어진 거죠.
Oh.
Then I'm just like,
sad.
I'm like space junk then.
Oh my god, reminds me of Space Jam. You remember the movie before?
Yeah, I love it.
근데 the lyric itself is really romantic. That touched me in a really different way because normally I heard that 성시경 was a type of person who's very 차가워 normally.
Yeah,
and
he's a bit
being
cold.
sarcastic sometimes. and
Right.
not a very friendly person from what I heard. But
Right.
the lyric itself is very heartwarming. So I guess this is the real him.
That's why his 반전 매력 있지.
그럴
He has
수
like
있죠.
different 50 shades of 성시경.
아하.
All right, guys, we're gonna check out this song right away. This is 성시경 with 태양계.
You know,
여러분
somewhat.
잘 자요.
I mean, today's playlist somewhat makes me think about all these different stuffs that I don't usually think about.
Yeah.
Things like friendship, the things I've done over my past, like life.
Why?
I don't
Are you seeing a
know.
flashback? Are you dying?
갑자기
Don't.
슬퍼지잖아, 막.
아 진짜.
야.
하필 오늘은 옆에 스튜디오는 불 끄니까.
그니까
it's
불도
more
꺼져 있고
잠자는
dark.
느낌. Like
그니까.
it's like we need a glass of wine here.
What about you? Are you okay? After listening to all these gloomy songs?
Didn't you hear what I was talking off here? I was saying all this nasty stuff.
Yeah, you
Because I
guys
don't
were
get
going
into-
all gloomy
I
behind
know,
the scene.
It won't suck me up in terms of like this.
Yeah, hopefully the next song is more brighter
Oh,
one.
by the way, 선나터미님 said 진짜 오늘 선곡 짱짱이네요.
그러게요.
So impress us. What is
Yeah.
the last song? What are we going to connect with?
Okay, so we're moving on to the last one now, and we're moving on to another beautiful song, actually, another
Oh.
beautiful song. So moving on to No Reply.
No reply.
No Reply, fantastic. Featuring the amazing Cheese, who we all know, one of the biggest, I was going to say indie musician, but
She's
She
not
is.
indie anymore, right? She's so
I don't know, she's big
popular.
now.
I mean, her root is indie, so
Yeah.
we should call her indie artist who's a well-known one.
There we go,
Yeah.
well-known indie artist.
Well-known indie
There
artist.
we go. And we're moving on to a song called 나의 봄.
Yeah.
Right, lots of musicians have covered this song. So Yusungu, you've got Young K of Day 6, Lee Min-hyuk and Kevin O.
Really?
As well. Do you know Kevin?
Kevin?
Kevin used to be his co-host.
Yeah,
so,
right. Yeah.
Right. Oh man, I didn't know he sang this on 나의 봄.
Yeah, Kevin O's done a lot of good stuff like this.
Uh-huh.
And we are going to talk about Kwon Sun-gwan of No Reply, who actually covered the song we played previously, 태양계 by Sung Si-kyung. So there's a bit of a connection here, right? There's
That's
a connection.
why.
And he was actually on Yuhyo's sketchbook covering the song that we spoke about by Sung Si-kyung earlier. And he did also describe that song as the most beautiful song in the solar system. And since, spring is here, the weather got suddenly really good since I saw you guys. Yeah, it got really nice.
It's like couple 지역 these days.
Where?
There's so many couples for spring dating, especially 성수동 가면 뭐 거의 늘 그렇지만.
그치.
Right? Everybody's enjoying the spring weather together.
They are.
Right? I'm like, okay, wait till it's summer when you're all both hot and 짜증나. Let me see how they argue in the street. 아 덥다니까 그냥 집에 가자. You know, a lot of couple like argue like that. I'm like 파괴자 here. Anyway, this song.
Yeah, so I thought, spring's here as well. We thought we might play a no reply song, which is suitable for spring as well. It's interesting how all these artists link again, isn't it?
Right, link them in one way. I think I like how he linked it because, for example, like this singers actually remade 태양계.
그러니까.
Like, all the connections there. It's a more fun way to try to guess how they're related. Because I did not know they were actually related in that way. That's so interesting here.
And
I'm
That's
so
one of the benefits
curious.
to having a great producer, I guess.
Right.
For a segment. What?
So Sam, what are you gonna do for spring? Is there any plan?
What am I doing for spring? I'm actually really excited because I have been so cold.
Also, you like summer more than winter.
I don't like summer. Oh, that's hard. That's a hard question. I like British summer. British summer is it's kind of warm, but it's not humid.
Ah,
You know what I mean? It's kind of dry.
Right.
But in Korea, August is impossible. I like April in Korea. April's nice.
But April is kind of humid.
That's true.
It's moist everywhere.
What do you like so much about April, though?
I like because the temperature is okay. Like actually, I quite like March as well. March is good.
I like fall more, autumn.
Autumn's good too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything average temperature is good for me. So what am I? I don't know. I've been heading out a little bit. Like last week I went to do you know Haiti Mao?
Haiti
Mao, yeah.
I've been doing more stuff like that. Trying to find good work-life balance. I sat down on a bench and I read a book.
Wow,
Okay.
that's so deep.
Did you visit the museum that I was talking about?
I visited the
Yeah?
museum.
How did you like it?
It was good.
Oh,
It was
okay.
excellent.
Wow, you liked it.
And
Glad
I
that
had
you're
fun.
not being a workaholic.
No,
Work-life
yeah.
balance here.
Oh, trust me, he used to be a workaholic, like more than ever in his life, until he found this balance in life.
서사면도 아직도 workaholic.
I am a workaholic
Hopefully you could
still,
also
yeah.
find your work-life balance soon.
Good luck.
Anyway, with this, thank you so much for joining us today, Sam
Yeah.
Carter. We're going to say
Yeah.
goodbye to you with this song. This is No Reply with 나의 봄 featuring Cheese. See you next week.
Bye.